I turned 20 in 22 days. My roommate told me that we'll never make childhood friends again. There'll be adult friends and work friends and maybe one day mom friends, but no more childhood friends, because we are not children anymore. The thought fills me with nostalgia for all the friends I did make as a child. The people I got to grow up with, the bike rides around my neighborhood in the heat of summer, the whispered comparing of grades next to the shoe cubby, as if what we got in a 5th grade math test held the weight of top secret foreign intelligence. The drives filled with milkshakes and gossip and laughter. How lucky I am to have gone through it all with friends by my side. I can't wait to watch them graduate, to attend their weddings, to tell their kids embarrassing stories about them. There's so much growing up we still have to do together. I'll make more friends, more people to grow with, but I won't ever get to witness what their smiles looked like when they had braces. I probably won't get to sit on the floor of their childhood bedrooms for a play date. I won't ask them where they're applying to university, because they went through those moments with someone else, with childhood friends of their own. I will keep growing up. I'll go through new stages of life with new people, but there will only ever be a few friends with whom I can relive the magic of my childhood with. I turned 20 in 19 days. Someone at work commented on how young I was to be interning there. My age has always preceded me, whether it sowed the seeds of doubt. Is she old enough to be here? Or whether it became the most remarkable fact about me. That is so impressive for someone your age. I wonder if people will take me more seriously at 20, or if nothing I do will ever be as notable as the age at which I did it. I turned 20 in 14 days. I just got off a call with my mom. I want to make something of myself. I've been granted opportunities that the people before me could only dream of, opportunities that the people before me fought for. I often think of how unfair it is that I get to reap the fruits of their labor. I get to climb these mountains of life only because they cleared the path, moved the boulders, hiked to the summit with twice the burden on their backs. I stand on the shoulders of giants. There's nothing I want more than to make their sacrifices worth it. Those of my mentors, teachers, role models, but especially those of my parents. Because underneath the titles of adult and 20-something and professional exists a kid who just wants to make her parents proud. Despite our many conflicts, I only live the life I do because of their dedication. I owe them a debt I will never be able to repay, and thus anything I accomplish in my 20s and for the rest of my life is to their credit first. I turned 20 in 6 days, and I am constantly begging for more time. I sat on a bench today and talked with a friend for hours. As she got up to leave, I secretly wished she'd come back and keep talking for just a few more minutes. This time, I'd savor them more. Commit the moment to memory for future me to revisit. Just a few more minutes. I find myself clinging on to the seconds as they tick forward, like I cling on to my parents every time I hug them goodbye. I'm always hit with the gut-wrenching reminder that no amount of hugs will ever be enough, just as an infinite number of seconds would not be enough with the people I love. And so I hang on longer than I should. Linger for a few extra seconds, say goodbye 3 extra times. I let myself be late, or sleep a few hours less, or push my next tasks. But sometimes, the busyness of life sweeps me up and keeps my hands too occupied for them to cling on to time. And so the months slip through my fingers. The snow melts, the flowers bloom, and oh look, I'm almost 20. I turned 20 in 3 days. This age feels monumental in many ways. The turn of a decade that promises to be one of the most consequential. The precipice of everything that is yet to come. The pressure to establish myself in a career, to find a partner, to make lifelong friends, to give back to a world that has given me so much. To savor time with my family, to explore opportunities and countries and the pages of books. There are so many books I want to read. To invest in my future, to enjoy my present. There are a million things I feel I must do in this decade. I'm almost certain that my 30-year-old self will look back and laugh at the demands I've placed on her shoulders. I can't wait to meet her. I'm currently sitting with the uncertainty of how my future will look, but one day, I will know. The possibilities will converge onto one path, and I'll find out who I became in my 20s. But I'll grieve for all the versions of myself that never came to be. All of the things I never ended up doing, the time I sacrificed for my goals. So maybe the uncertainty isn't so bad. Maybe I'll sit with the possibilities for a while longer and let myself wonder what the next decade will look like. I'm in the Montreal airport and I am 1 day away from turning 20. I'm in the Toronto airport and I am 15 hours away from turning 20. I'm in the Edmonton airport and I am 12 hours away from turning 20. I'm home and I am 2 hours from turning 20. I'm 20.